Hey there, my name is Pravus, welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4, The Great War, playing as Italy, currently assisting in the destruction of the Ottomans right now, so we can then refocus our efforts on Bulgaria, Austria, and Germany. Hopefully that is going to work. We are about to finish researching heavy tanks. Heavy tanks are expensive. That's the only thing that concerns me about this. It takes a long time to build a meaningful number of them up, and they cost a lot of resources. Request garrison support. They are requesting manpower from me. They require a couple hundred. The thing is, I think I could send this to them. Yeah, I'm gonna send them a couple 100,000 so that they can hold on to all of this without too much issue. I don't know if that's actually a good idea. I never usually help the AI, but I mean, today maybe we're feeling good. We could try to research the light tank a bit ahead of time. And I'm tempted to go ahead and say, let's just start learning how to do it. Is there anything else? I mean, it's almost 1916. I guess it'd probably be wise to start focusing first on other things like, well, enables re-equipped infantry. Like, what is this? What is re-equipment? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get some defense and soft attack. These are other things we're gonna need, but we should consider going for light tanks as a backup option. Now, as far as production of tanks, we can create variants. I think we want lots of main gun and armor, specifically. And then we'll need some reliability, because a tank that falls apart... Oh god, the reliability is garbage on these things. Oh, god. It is actually terrible. Terrible. Wow. Alright, well for now, let's say that this is what we want. If I pull back on things like armor and stuff, we could get reliability up a fair bit. Armor, the advantage of armor is they take less damage. The advantage of main gun is obvious, we do more damage. Let's do this for now. 220 experience, we can start producing these. They're gonna cost a fair bit of resources. I need as much over here as we can. To that extent, we're gonna be pulling back on a few things. Support equipment, a little bit on artillery, and a little on infantry equipment. What we need now is chromium. Who has chromium? The Soviets. We're going to split that up a little bit, and we're going to... let's trade with Greece. So, it's going to take a while. I'm not building many, but we can start building out some heavy tanks. Now let's think about divisions. Heavy armored divisions. I don't like the infantry. I obviously would much prefer to have motorized infantry. Ideally, you want to have a lot of heavy tanks, but for now, I think I can only afford to do 20 wits. If we did this, we would need 240 tanks for a single division. That's going to be expensive. I don't think I can justify that. I think it is better at this point, weirdly, to accept slightly worse combat stats just so I can field a little bit faster the tanks. Rather have motorized at this point. Maintenance companies for reliability actually might be key. We may need that. I'm okay with some recon, and I could use certainly some artillery. That would help a little. These are expensive divisions. All I need to do is train like 2 of them, though. That's so much breakthrough. Not to mention, pretty decent hardness value. They're going to be slow as molasses. And you know what? Wait a minute. If they're that slow, do we care about mobile battalions? Maybe we don't. Hang on. Maybe we don't. Let me think. What's the advantage in this case of motorized? Motorized has the same amount of soft attack, worse defense, this worse breakthrough, worse organization. Wait a minute, motorized are terrible. No, we shouldn't do motorized. We should actually do infantry because they already march so slow. Infantry will provide more value and they're gonna be a lot cheaper. This could get me up to 39 organization, which is overkill, and I would love to swap this out and lose this, go down to 30 and have another round of tanks, but it's so expensive I don't think we can do that right now. But this is actually what we want to do. Huh. What a crazy world we live in. So this is the division I'm shooting for. And we're not going to have this for a long time. But more factories are being built. I've lost a lot of civilian, apparently. More factories are being built. If we can send them, this will be great. The reason I've actually lost a lot of civilian factories is I'm an idiot, and I did things like improved worker conditions. Shouldn't have bothered with that. The loss of consumer goods is pretty significant, and we needed the civilian factories to build more military factories, it turned out. So at least we have war bonds offsetting that a little bit, but that was dumb. That was really dumb. We could start adding building slots, by the way. I am aware of that, but... What is this? Lombardy can just have building slots. Do it. There you go. Repair the Suez Canal. Can't do that. Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, the stability will be nice eventually. Right now, it's unnecessary. So we just got some underground mining. That means we are now getting a little bit more lumber than we need, because apparently trees grow under the ground, if you didn't know. We're getting the construction speed. Oil, you know, there's something we said about that. Supply consumption. Reconnaissance. Maybe factory. But I kind of want to get going on the light tanks. I'm just going to get started on them. It's aggressive, but I think I need it. So, let's see. My cavalry should be able to finish this guy off. Let's do that. And then afterwards, I think we no longer care about this. The Brits should be able to finish the rest of this off. Let's send everything I got right here. And we just want to take this port. Because if we can take this port while they have such low organization, then all of the... Oh, wait, no, they got more ports. For some reason, I thought they didn't have any ports over here. I'm wrong. Regardless, push them back, take the coastline, save the cheerleaders, save the world. All right? That's what we're going for. All right, let's see how that works. Romania is struggling really hard. They've held out a long dang time. The Austrians keep training more units. There's just not much we can do. Unless I want to say, screw it, let's go ahead and pull back my offensive forces and work on other folks. Like a naval invasion of Bulgaria. The Brits are actually making a push into Constantinople right now. If they can take that, we've got this. Actually, the Americans are what's doing it. Trench mortars are done. Good. Go ahead and start researching this next. Until we get tanks, I don't need that. I don't want to lose entrenchment speed. Let's go ahead and get the production efficiency cap. These guys have pretty bad attrition. So I think they actually have lost most of the supply in this area. Just need to clear out a little bit more. Just a little bit more. How close are we until the dang Ottomans are gone? Very close. 97% of the way. Heck, we may not even need to get Constantinople, though if they can get it, obviously so much the better. But if we can just clear out a little bit more, like 1 or 2 more victory points, if they can get down to Basra, I think we win. Against them, anyway. So is everyone pushing as hard as they can over here? Why do we not have more combat width being used up? My reinforcement speed needs to be improved. Well, regardless, we seem to be able to push these guys out pretty well. Tripoli has been developed. Excellent. Fortify it. More factories, more tanks. Go. More chromium, if you don't mind. More timber, if you don't mind. We are producing a couple of tanks per week. It's an improvement. All right, these guys have no organization. If we can get these guys out of here quickly and focus fire, which we are doing very well, they're all going to retreat. The Americans are still pushing over here. Waiting on Constantinople, but they're not getting far enough. Come on, a little bit more here. Can't believe my cavalry are doing so much of this heavy lifting. They're going to fill in the front lines. All we got to do is just get over here and grab this port. But they got nothing. These guys are going to lose organization very rapidly. They can't recover. This should be a big rout. Huge rout. I'm gonna take at least one of you and pin these guys down so that they can't try to reinforce over here. There we go, got him. And now we go clear. Perfect. And go. All right, so that's done. You're welcome, United Kingdom. You're very, very welcome. All right, with that taken care of, I really hope this finishes soon. 37 days remaining. And then we'll be done with the worker conditions nonsense. At least we're getting our stability up a fair bit. I mean, just being at war hurts things a lot. My armies still feel like they could make some pushes. I just strongly disagree. We'd be relying on our allies to do a lot of the backup work, and I just don't like doing that. All right, so this is getting all cleared out. Good. Next thing to do, Basra. Though it looks to me like they should be able to get this. I think if we take this, we will end this, and we don't even need to worry about going anywhere else. Never mind, Ottoman Empire capitulates. Boom. All right, that's huge. Next thing to do then, instead, get up here. And start pushing. Get the cavalry up there. Go, 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 go. This is our chance. This is our chance. We need fast movement before they can bring units down. And this is the only thing the cavalry are good at. Literally, only thing they're good at. Help over here. Beat these guys down. Come on. Find an opening. Any opening at all, so that we can push through. Oh, Portugal just landed again. Hilarious. Go, 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 go. Circle around. Okay, so that's going to be a few units that are going to get caught out here. Good, encircled. We want you guys to go down here. Don't... Well, okay. We don't really want these guys moving, but... I want to manually control these guys, I think. We need to get up over here. Try to work our way up towards Sofia. Portugal already took Varna, so if we can take Sofia, we've got them. Let's see what we can do. Go fast. Go, go, go. Let these guys deal with holding them down, all right? Let them go. Let them do their thing. Okay, I see some units. I'm losing organization from raw movement, so we can't go too fast. Early machine guns, done. Excellent. I'm gonna go for an upgrade to... that's not smart. We don't need that. Supply consumption? Let's go with oil production. I really doubt they're gonna let me take Sofia, right? Like, there's no way I just get to take it. But if they leave it open, I'll take it. Ah, nope. Hang on. The second we encounter resistance, we run away from this. What's changed? Hang on. Something's recalculating. Wait. Game? Uh-oh. The Russian Civil War. Okay. Guess who's back, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Russian Empire! Oh, they're fascist this time. Hello! Okay. Yeah, no, I don't care about that. Forget this. We are not interested in fighting that. Let him leave. Let him move. It's fine. Going over here isn't going to do me a whole load of good. In fact, if anything, I actually didn't want to hold this. He's pinning down too much of my cavalry right now. It's starting to make me angry. Let's get down here and control the coasts. Actually, the Romanians already have that under control. Let's get up over here instead. Where is all my cavalry? All of you get over here. Except for you. Sit tight. This guy's gonna have to waste a lot of his organization fighting me. Let's get our units in place. Got it. Go, go. Take their airfield at the very least. They left it open. They left Sofia open. We've got cavalry. Boom! Bye! Alright, that should be all their victory points, right? Cavalry for the win, ladies and gentlemen! Bulgaria's out. Alright, with that taken care of, let them go on cleanup duty. We take our cavalry again. Assign them all down here and try to clear out the Ottomans in this direction. Specifically, take out Skopje over here, because we do not want them to have any supply. Now they're going to be moving down here, and I'm not sure we can hold this. We need to go around. There we go. But you guys can go this way, so do it. Go through the mountains. This is where HoI4 is more fun if I can just control like a single task force. Let everyone else fight the war. I control the task forces and we just start crushing. I could have gone for another upgrade to heavy tanks, but at this point I just don't think it's worth it. Not yet. Reinforced speed actually would be useful now. Reinforced speed is not a bad thing. You can micromanage the crud out of it and not worry, but like, meh. I need people to get up over here, so we gotta win this quickly. They should have almost no supply. Let's go for militarized Tripoli, which will get me some more military factories. Ah, gosh dang it, they managed to hold this. All right, hang on. Punch through. They have no supply. I mean, these guys are gonna die, right? They're cut off completely. Thank you, Serbs. That's so many Ottomans that we are gonna remove from this game. I mean, I don't want to say remove, you know what I'm saying, but like, because apparently that's racist, which I hadn't known. Oh god, that's way more chromium than I need. Yeah, I hadn't known that until apparently people were getting really upset about that on the Reddit, but regardless, remove Ottoman, all right? Remove the Ottoman. We don't need that. It's an unnecessary accessory for our living room. Okay? So get the sculpture over here. Masonry school's done. Now, I take half of you and pin these guys down so that they can't cut me off by accident. I guess we'll go ahead and get some recon advantages. Sure. They cut me off. Gosh dang it. Hold your ground. Thank you, Serbs. Prevent these guys from doing anything. I mean, at least we have some supply, but no one is hanging out on the western line over here, and that's a problem. I need to get out of this. We're gonna die. Oh, come the frick on, guys. Hey, allies, Romania and such. Little help? No? You don't want to help? This wasn't important enough to you? They've got South Serbia. Oh, good lord, and now they're just gonna start bringing in some more guys. Hang on. Take a guy up here, try to pin them down, don't let them reinforce. Also, this guy is an idiot. Okay, there we go. We're gonna free ourselves up. No, gosh, dang it. All right, let's keep an eye on this and not attack here anymore. No longer worth. Ugh. Now they're coming to attack me. All right. At least we have some local supply generation, but this might spell the end of the cavalry. Only because my allies abandoned me. I mean, I thought we had this down pat, but Americans and the UK, like, all just gave up on this and went up here instead. Which was just not the way to go. Well, if they're going to attack me, let's make it costly. They still have no supply generation. I mean, okay, no, they have supply generation. They have effectively no factories. They can't make things like infantry equipment. So at the end of the day, over time, if they keep hitting me, we should be all right. Albania is not a part of a faction. Man, it would be nice if you guys were a part of a faction. We could just have you guys join in on something. See, like, these guys should be fighting at such low combat strength. We should be able to win this. The fact that we can't is just a shock to me. And yeah, they're now pushing way out here. Well, as long as we keep our organization high, we'll be fine. All right, so let's see. How are we doing as far as the production of tanks? Well, we are still missing 316. So that's obviously going to be a while still. We are producing how many? 5 a week. I hate running out of things like chromium because what it's doing is it's reducing my efficiency gain. Even though it seems like overkill to spend my civilian factories getting that, and it kind of is. It is, in my opinion, better to go ahead and get these resources just so we can build up our efficiency just a smidge faster. So we can continue producing these guys faster, because that's really what's going to kill me, is it comes down to just producing. I would love to be able to start producing some early bombers. In fact, I'm kind of inclined to say forget the airships. Let's go ahead and start producing proper early bombers. And with those, we'll start killing. Close air support, baby. It's long overdue. Hey, look who came to save our butts. It's the Americans. As usual, the Americans are amazing. All right, we can get another military factory in Lombardy. We will. That's kind of about all we can do. I could build a factory in Tyrol, I suppose. Not that these guys are under very much control. Istria could really use some infrastructure. We could build a little bit over there. We could get more resources, I suppose. If we were to build in, like, let's say Tyrol, get a lot more steel, get some lumber. Yeah, I mean, we could just start looking for resources. It's not a lot, though. Italy doesn't have a lot to work with. We really don't. Build a civilian factory in Tyrol, I guess. I don't know. Come on, can we clear these guys out? Tell me we can clear these guys out. I gotta be able to have some free supplies so that these guys are free to continue moving. East Macedonia. Militarized Tripoli. More factories. Yes. Let's go ahead and continue working up on infantry equipment. Let's get back on more... Let's get some more bombers going. And then we can get more civilian factories, which I'll happily do. They're trying to attack me here, but... I mean, these guys are fairly well surrounded and their organization is dropping pretty quickly. For some reason, they can bring units in over here who don't immediately get attacked, which has always been bizarre to me, because look at him get to rebuild his organization. Doesn't that feel like cheating a little bit? It does to me. Reinforce speed, fine. Phosgene cells, I will worry about later. Supply consumption, I suppose, is technically helpful. We are at risk of suddenly losing these guys. We need to stop attacking and keep our organization high. Can people please help here, for the love of God? Let's go ahead and start getting a planning bonus. The Bulgarians still have equipment. Hang on, they just left this spot. If you guys would stop attacking me for a minute, I can get in here. Wait, the Romanians are doing it. Thank you! Alright, now we have supply again. Alright, we're safe. Just don't let them cut me off again and we'll be fine. Got it. All right. Everywhere else looking okay? It has completely unchanged. It's as unchanged as it gets. The Germans have fielded a lot of troops. A lot of troops. Spread out and hold on to all this, please. Yeah, see, he tried to immediately cut me off again. Don't let him do that. The cavalry can't go anywhere until I get reinforcements. Another factory built. Good. What do we want? I kind of think we just want more factories, so we'll just keep doing that. I'm sorry, more tanks, so we'll just keep doing that. 6.74 coming in per week. We're getting there, slowly. Need more resources, of course. Are we exporting too many resources? We're exporting a little bit, but not much. I was wondering if it would make sense to, like, maybe cut off all exports, but no, it would not. Yeah, no, it wouldn't make sense to do that. Okay, they're gonna get Sofia back, which is obviously terrible. Let's go ahead and cut them off at Sofia. Let's actually take Sofia. These guys are gonna try to attack me. As long as they don't win this, we'll be fine. Let's see if we can retake this. Don't let them get their capital back. Don't let them do anything. Yeah, he's trying, but he can't get very far. The Turks are not a threat. It's not the Turks. It's everyone else they can flood in that's a threat. Come on. So, is there anything else we should be doing? Anyone else we could be attacking? Where's diplomatic map mode? No. Diplomacy. Looking for other red on the map to make sure we're not missing anything. The German colony is down in Africa. Yeah, that's a thing we could go help with. We could clear them out over here. Okay, so we got Sofia back, I think. Well, we're about to. This is just Swiss cheese. You guys need to create a coherent front line and just help me. I need more units. Alright, we're gonna do something brazen here. Dare I pull back one of my armies so we can go clear out? I dare clear out half. Half of my armed forces, my offensive units, we're going to pull out. and move elsewhere, and we're going to start clearing things up over here. It's time. Cavalry is just not enough. It just isn't, unsurprisingly. But this is an opportunity to get so many kills. I want to get the war score participation, so we're going to do it. We can do more war bonds. Let's do it. This just gives me more civilian factories to keep working with, to keep getting these factories going. Get one more factory going on our heavy tanks as soon as it is finished being built. I'm just hoping by pulling back some units, we're not encouraging the Germans to attack me. I don't think we are. It's almost 1917. Don't need upgrades for planes yet. Experimental anti-tank feels like an unnecessary investment. Start working on those maintenance companies to get extra reliability. Having tanks that can't live long enough to get to the front lines are obviously not going to help me much. As the HoI4 dev said in one of the latest diaries, tank's not useful if you can't get in the front line, right? We should be getting a fair bit more fuel all of a sudden. What I'm going to do then is just double up on that, and I'm going to go ahead and pull back on how much oil we are importing. We apparently need a little bit more than that. There you go. That should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough to last me for a bit. And it just lets me save a tiny bit of civilian factories, which is something. Okay, yeah, once the rest of these units arrive, they are going a long way around. Oh my god, this feels like a dangerous trench. Why on earth are you doing it this way? I am so glad that Montenegro can hold this mountain. There's civilian industry, that obviously helps. What is this? What does it do? I have to have prepare for war done. This? I mean, I guess. Oh, wait. I instead want to go for the chemical warfare focus so we can work on those shells. But then after that, sure. I mean, let's go for prepare for war and just find out what that does. Maybe it's really powerful. Maybe it gives me like a load of production boost or something. Maybe it gives me a national focus or modifier or something that'll be really strong. I don't know. It's worth trying. All right, here comes some units. We're just going to start slowly, methodically crushing all of these fools. Slowly, methodically, kill everything. Let the allies refocus. Find a weakness, maybe up over here. Push in toward Budapest or something. Force the Austrians back. The Austrians are my hated enemy. So, from a roleplay perspective, forget Germany. I'm only in this just for the excuse to go beat on Austria without having people get mad at me. That's all I care about. All right, some of these guys should die pretty much instantly. I'm looking at these Ottomans here and thinking that they're going to die. Let's attack from multiple directions over here. He does have a fair bit of entrenchment, but we should be able to do a lot of damage. Especially if we can keep pushing him back a little bit further. How he has any supply over here at all, I don't actually know. But he does. These guys are going to get burned down pretty quick. Yeah, just soft attack to kill people. The only way we win fights is through casualties, not actual breakthrough. It's the literal only way we can beat these guys. But with this many forces and reserves, we should be slowly burning these guys down. I have a tank! I have a tank. A single tank. I feel real good about that. All right, you guys are now going to have a new front line. Your job is to get right here and literally push to South Serbia and nothing else. We're going to blast through this, take away the only other local supply point, and then all these guys are going to fall apart. We'll encircle, we'll kill, we'll get that war score. That's what I care about here. So let's go ahead and do that with all of you now. Pew, pew, pew. This should be overwhelming force. Overwhelming force. There we go. Punch. Punch. Half of you stop. Start hitting in different directions. Prevent them from going very far. They're going to try desperately to take South Serbia, but it ain't going to work. Now, believe it or not, I don't want to attack with my tank because I'm so scared of my tanks breaking. Hey, we've learned about how to make light tanks. Question, how much cheaper is a light tank? It only costs steel. Not to mention, it costs 8 production instead of 22. We could field a lot more of these light tanks. Comparatively, they have 14 breakthrough each as opposed to 25. So we're talking half the breakthrough at a third of the cost. That's the reason you consider light tanks: mobility and cheap. If I could capture more military factories, I'd happily start swapping over to some of those. I'm gonna start researching how to do other heavy tanks. We got some supply reduction. That'll be nice. Synthetic refineries don't care. Do we even have any other companies like field hospitals? I don't even remember if we do. We now can work on the War of Movement. It's gonna take a long time, but let's go ahead and get started on that. Let's start clearing these guys out. They should fall before me very, very quickly. It's just time to start crushing. Crush these fools, finish them off. Tighten the noose. We're done. You're all gonna die. This is what we wanted to see. Tanks, obviously terrible in mountains. We've lost a bunch of guys who were supposed to be over here. Hang on. All of you, get back down here, please. We're gonna start systematically working our way through this. I know we're about out of time for this video, but it's all right. Start pushing. Again, with no supply, they're fighting at like a third combat strength. Even if we don't have a lot of breakthrough, it doesn't matter. They just fall apart. Let's go ahead and push here. Do we see what a tank does? 59 breakthrough. Is it a ton? Nope. Is it enough? Yep. I am very tempted to say screw the heavy tanks. Let's just go hard on... Oh, hello. The Kaiser is dead. All right. Anyway, I'm tempted to say we should just go heavy on the light tanks, but I don't think so. I like the models on this, by the way. It's a pretty cool looking tank. Seems appropriate. All right, let's start working toward prepare for war. I'm going to fortify Sardinia and the chance that we decide to go the historical path and go for Mussolini and fight France and stuff in the future. Okay, all of this is getting pushed. Let's go. We can overrun this guy if we're quick. That's going to be all these guys dead. And just like this, we will have cleared out the Balkan region. Italy strong. All right? Yeah. All right. There we go. We now have finished them off. Good. So the question is, now what do we do? Well, I would love nothing better than to get a little choke point right here. If we can attack and get the tanks to do their thing, maybe we can do something. They have pretty bad organization. It's going to come down a lot to pinning these guys down so that they can't continue helping, but if we can get all these guys encircled, that'll be a few nice little kills there. After that, we look for good ground to attack. I do not like seeing this, Brits. Seem to have messed that up a smidge, but all right. How's the Russian Empire doing? Wait, the Russian Empire is not even fighting the Soviets. What happened? Anyone know? The new Mongol Empire is a Reichsprotectorate of them too. What the heck happened? The Soviets just gave up. All right, well, history got screwy, it turns out, but I didn't create the border gore. I'm making everything nice and clean and scrubbly bubbly. All right, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.